I guess let's get started. So first thing we're going to do, so either open the template you made or the usual one that we use. What does it matter? And just make a horizontal line, actually a vertical line. It's a few units long. And then we're going to try the array command on this guy here. So I'm going to array this in a polar, using polar, meaning circular, right? So it's going to create a circular path instead of a I think last time we had the regular array, which is rectangular. So it just had like a more of a grid. So the only difference here is to click array and just change to polar. That's about it. Hit enter. It's going to ask you for a specific center point. I recommend choosing the center of the line, the midpoint. So once you've done that, you can create more of these. They call them items. So each stick here is one item. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I want you to do is change it to 12 items. As you can see, now we have 12 of these line segments that we made using the polar array. Okay, so just start off by making a vertical line in case you just got here. Doesn't matter how long it is, we're just testing out the polar. I'm using 2.5 units using the, what's it called? I guess it's an inches, 2.5 inches. Excuse me. And then array using a polar array on a segment, one line segment. Once you've done this, you can actually separate them. And you can also adjust them. Now, if you were to hold this little line here, you can rotate. Rotate this way. Okay. Dang it. 1 second. Not cooperating with me, but there we go. Was everyone able to make the polar array?
I'm able to, but it's not letting me like I guess maybe my snap is not letting me snap on that little blue line.
Oh, okay. Then you're gonna have to just toggle it all. Are you trying to click one of these things?
Yeah, one of the like the little spokes to kind of needs to move it around.
Yeah, you just turn off the snap then, or the either the snap cursor or this guy here. It's probably this one.
I just clicked on the one that looks like a little grid, that little 3x3.
That one work?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm just kind of moving it around a little bit.
Cool. All right. I'm going to move this to the side for now. You can also use this command, rotate. I believe it works on polar objects too. Select the center point. So you can rotate the actual object on an axis. So you choose the axis you want. So hit rotate, select object, enter. Let me turn off my snap here. Select the base point here. So now rotate off that point. Or I believe we should be able to pick the center. I just can't.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
When you do the polar array, can you go over that again? I missed
Yeah,
that
sure.
piece.
Yeah, so real quick. So select line segment. Just
Mm-hmm.
make a line of, doesn't matter what length it is. I picked 2.5. Oops, let me turn my snap back on. So one line. I picked 2.5 inches. Then go to array and choose polar. So we've done rectangular before, so now we're just playing with polar.
Okay.
So select the item and press enter, and then select the base point. I want it to be midpoint, so there.
Okay. Midpoint. All right, there we go. All right.
And then you can.
Okay.
Then I said choose 12 under items. I think I said 12. Yes.
Okay, 12 items.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. I'm caught up now. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries, man. Okay. But then let's leave this here for now. We'll make an arc over here. So choose arc and choose the 3-point arc. And the points we want you to use are 9, 6. Enter. But before you do the next point, you need to hit the hashtag or pound sign and type in 11.5, 5, pound sign 14, 6. So the points are, I'll put it in the chat so I don't mess it up. Points are 9, 6, 11.5, 5, 14, 6. I'll wait for you guys for a bit. So make sure you choose arc and you do the 3-point first one up top. And move this item to the left for now. Using the move command. All right. So everyone made their arc.
Yeah, I have one already.
All right. So let's mess with the rotate some more since we didn't get to do it too much. So click the rotate command. Select your object and press enter. Select the center point of the circle here. And if you can't find that point, you're going to have to turn on center under the geometric snaps over here. So you'd put center. Okay, make sure that's checked. So rotate select this object, enter, center. So now, since I'm moving it on the center, you can kind of create a circle, right? You see that? Now, before you hit anything, down here you can do copy or reference. So I'm going to do copy, meaning I'm not going to shift the original. I'm just going to shift it and create copies. So I can just click it there. Oops, maybe make that. I didn't connect the circles. That doesn't matter though, but so rotate, copy, and then connect it. Do it again by just hitting spacebar. Choose this one or the original, don't matter. Enter, base point, center, copy. So now I'm gonna rotate and copy it. Do it again. Select object, or rotate, select object, enter, base point, copy, instead of moving the original copy. Anyway, just in case we haven't talked about rotate, it's similar to copy, but you can shift it in a circular fashion. Excuse me. Are there any questions about arcs, rotations, or copies? Interesting. Okay. I don't know if we've talked about mirror, but mirror is another type of copy, and so is rotate. But just like the rotate command, when you select your object and press enter, it's going to ask you for a base point. So I can choose that base to be anywhere, which would basically be the mirror line. So I'm going to choose, let's see here. There's a few units above it, I guess, here. So now it's on this axis as I shift it around, right? Because that's the distance I chose as my base point. Now, when I decide to click somewhere to mirror the object, it asks me, do I want to erase the source? Yes or no? Meaning, do I want to get rid of the original, right? If I hit yes, then it's gone. Now, if I were to select the object and press enter, this time I'll choose right there for no reason. Well, maybe it's too close. Try it again. Mirror, object, enter. We'll choose here. So this time I will mirror the object. And keep the source. So now, oh man. Erase, oh, should I put yes? Sorry. Erase source object, no. So now I have two of them. But of course you could always just copy the damn thing, right? It really depends on what you're doing and what's necessary. If I want to copy this guy, I could just copy it instead, right? Doesn't matter. But mirroring can be handy in certain situations. So, like for example, here actually it's right there. let's say you have a bunch of pieces you've connected together, or different line segments, arcs, etc. And you say, you know what? If the object is symmetrical, I can mirror half of it to the bottom, or vice versa. So if you see symmetry in a design that you have to make, then just make half of the design and mirror the rest. Okay. You could also try rotate, copy the original and try to spin it around and connect it. It all depends on what you're doing, right? Which one will be more helpful? Mirror, rotate, copy, etc. All right. Do you have any questions on either of those commands?
No, sir.
Okay.